Welcome back, guys. Look what I have here, a gorgeous, adorable little tote bag, and this is what we will be making today. So if you're keen to find out how I done this, stick around. I'm going to show you how. It's a beautiful tote, it's all lined inside, and the best bit about it is super easy to make. So if you want to learn how to make this, stick around because I'm going to show you how. Let's sew. So guys, for today's project, there are a few things we will need. That is 2 pieces of fabric, 2 pieces of lining, we have a ruler, we have some clips, we have our little snippy scissors, some tailor's chalk, and 2 long pieces of fabric, which will be our straps. Okay guys, so here's the fabric I'll be using today. I've chosen this really cute, it's a little bit of an 80s throwback. It's got all these little tape cassettes on it, so it's very 80s, very retro. I've cut my fabric to these measurements. It is 18 inches by 19 inches. And I have also cut 2 pieces of lining fabric to the exact same measurements. So I've chosen this nice bright red as a nice contrast. And again, this is 18 inches by 19 inches. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got our 2 pieces of fabric. This is our outer fabric, and I have 2 pieces, the exact same size. If you've got a directional fabric, obviously just make sure that it's in the right direction, both pieces. And we are going to lie this piece down face up, so the pattern is face up, and the other piece on top of it with the pattern face down, as you can see. We're going to line it all up so it's nice and neat, and just pop some clips all around the sides, all around the bottom, and back up this side, and we will leave this side open. You can see now we've popped our pins all the way around. We've gone all the way down the side, along the bottom, and back up to the top. And we are simply going to take this to the machine and stitch, following the clips all the way around. Okay guys, so that is our outer fabric all stitched up and ready. We've cut off all those loose threads, got that nice and tidy. Now it's time to do exactly the same but with the lining. Okay guys, what you do when you get to the end of your fabric and you need to turn it, just simply lift up the foot, rotate it, place the foot back down, and then carry on. Okay, so that is the lining all done as well, and again cut off all those loose threads so it's all nice and tidy. The next stage is to prepare our straps. Okay guys, before we carry on with the actual bag, let's get these straps ready. I did prepare these the night before, like I said earlier, so they are already pressed and ready to take to the machine, but I'm just going to show you how I got to this stage. So I've done my measurements here, and they are 26 inches by 5 inches. So as you can see guys, on this side I have actually put down some interfacing, a very lightweight interfacing, just to give it a bit more strength, just to make it a bit stronger. But if you don't have any interfacing, do not worry, because this is not a necessary step. You don't have to do it. But if you have the interfacing and you want to make them a little bit stronger, a little bit sturdier, then go ahead by all means. All you will do then is you will fold this fabric in half. So fold it in half, give it a press. Once you've given it a press, open it back up and you'll see the crease line down the middle. And all you're going to do then is fold each outside piece in to that middle crease, so you've got it like so. Give that a press, and then after that just fold it again in half and give that a press, and you will end up then with 2 perfect straps. You can pop some pins on before you take them to the machine just to keep them in place. But I think these are good, so I'm okay. So all we're going to do now is take it to the machine and we are going to sew down each side of the long side about 1/8 of an inch, just as close to the edge as you can really. And that will be our straps prepped and ready to attach to the bag. Okay guys, so here we are, got our strap ready to sew. We are about 1/8 of an inch from the outer edge there. We're going to go all the way down to the end and then we're going to take it off, turn it around and go all the way down the other side. Okay guys, so that is our handles, both straps, both done. I don't know if you can see there, but the yellow cotton on the red is super nice. I really like the contrast. So obviously it's up to you what cotton you use, but yeah, I'm happy with that choice. So I've cut off all the loose threads. We've got our straps now ready to attach to our tote bag. So that's the next step, so let's get on. Okay guys, so it's now time to attach our straps. So what we're going to do is take our ruler and we're going to measure 4 inches from the outside here. This is the top, by the way, so this is the bit that's still open. So all we're going to do now is measure 4 inches from the outside in and pop a little marker just so we know where that is. So 4 inches from the outside is roughly about there. So I've just used some tailor's chalk to just put a little mark, and we'll do exactly the same on this side. So we want 4 inches in from this side, which is roughly about there. Okay, so once you've got your chalk marks on this side, just flip it over and do exactly the same on the other side. Okay guys, to attach the strap, what we're going to do is have a look for our little yellow marker, which is just here, our little chalk mark, 4 inches in, and we're going to pop our strap to the inside of that 4-inch mark, and we are going to attach it to the fabric, but just make sure you're only clipping it to one side of the fabric, not both sides. So pop a little pin in place there to keep that secure. Bring the strap round, make sure it's not twisted, and then the other end we will do exactly the same. Find our chalk mark, which is just here, pop that just to the inside, grab a little clip, and then we will secure that in place. Okay, once that's done, like so, we will do exactly the same, but on the other side. Okay guys, so those straps are all in place now. All we need to do now is take it to the machine and stitch just across where each strap is, a little back stitch either side to make that nice and secure. And again, we do that on all 4 sections. Okay guys, so we've got this under the machine and ready to sew these straps down with about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. So let's go. Okay guys, so we've popped them handles on there. It's now time to attach this piece and our lining piece together. Okay guys, so to attach these 2 pieces together, the inner lining and the outer piece, what you should do is your inner lining should be inside out, like so, like we can see, and your outer piece, it should be the right side out, like this. And what we need to do, oh, let me get rid of that stringy bit of cotton. What we need to do is pop this outer piece inside our lining. So the entire bag is going to go inside here. So you can pop that in all the way to the bottom. Okay, so as you can see, our bag is completely inside the lining now. And what you need to do is just line it all up, make sure it's all neat, all matches, and pop some pins right the way around it to keep it nice and secure. The best place to start is here on the side seam. It is a good idea to press your seams just to make your life a little bit easier, but I have not done that. But anyway, get your little seam here together, align that up, and it's a good starting point. Pop a little clip on and then just work your way around the entire bag. You may notice as well the straps are on the inside. That is correct. They should be on the inside. So just go around the entire bag, pinning it all together, putting it all in place. But what we do need to do is leave a tiny little opening so that we can flip the bag right side out once we've sewn it all up. So let's get on with that and I'll show you what I mean. Okay guys, so I have pinned all around the bag, as you can see there, both sides. It's all pinned nice and secure. What we need to do now is leave a little opening so that when we are sewing around it, we leave a little gap for us to turn it right side out. So I'm going to do it, I don't want to do it obviously on the handles, so I'm going to leave maybe a 3-inch gap just in between where the handles sit. So from about there to there, I'm just going to pop a little chalk mark to remind me not to sew at this point. So this is all clipped, chalk marked and ready to take to the machine. So let's go. And yeah, we're almost there, guys. So I've got this on the machine ready. I'm starting at one of my chalk marks just here. And the other one is over this side, so obviously I'll stop at that point. So I am going to back stitch to start with. I'm going to sew all the way around. I'm doing it's just over 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Yeah, and when I get to the other chalk mark this end, I will stop. I'm going to put you on a quick time lapse so as not to bore you. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, so we are all stitched all around and we have left that little 3-4 inch gap there for us to turn it right side out, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So literally just reach inside that gap, take hold of your bag and pull it right side out. Just be nice and gentle with it. We don't want to obviously ruin our work, so just pull it all out. So there we have the bag. It's all been pulled through now, so it's all the right way. Oh, we've got a bit of cotton here, let's get rid of that. What we need to do now is pop this lining inside the bag. So we're just going to open that up and push that inside so it sits nicely as it should. Like so. So you can see now this is definitely taken shape and all we've got left to do are the finishing touches. Okay guys, so everything has took shape now. We just need to finish off our bag with a little top stitch, which will also close up that seam that we have left open here to turn it right side out. So nice little top stitch, close that seam. But before we do that, I've already done this, but if you just roll out all your seams right the way along the entire bag, that will just line everything up, make sure everything's nice and neat and aligned, and give it a quick press. So if you just go to your iron, give it a quick press, because that will also help you with this seam that needs closing. It's just going to sit nice and tidy and make it much easier to do your top stitch. So I'm going to start my top stitch now. To finish this off, I'm going to do about 1/8 of an inch. I may even do 2 rows of top stitching. We'll have a look. I'll see how it looks once I've done that first row. But yeah, let's get on. This is literally the last step and then we will have our complete tote bag. Okay guys, so we're all ready to go. Don't forget to back stitch at the beginning and the end. Yep, let's finish this bag off. guys, there is the finished tote bag. Get a little bit closer for you there to have a look at. So we've got our long straps. It's a great size. It's all lined inside, which is really nice. And I'm really happy with the contrasting colours that I've used as well. The red looks really nice. And then the yellow stitching to just give it that extra little pop. So there we have it, a really lovely tote bag. You can take this out, you can just fold it away, put it inside your other bag to go shopping. And it's great, so you'll feel really proud of yourself when people say, oh, I love your bag, where did you get that? And you can say, I made it. So guys, what are we thinking? It is a really lovely, cute little simple tote bag to do. I hope you learned something from the way I've just done it. There are obviously many, many different ways to make tote bags. There are so many tutorials on YouTube, all doing slightly different methods, and that is fine, they all work. And this is just a basic tote, although we did elevate it because we have given it that lovely lining. There are other fabrics that you can use that are a little bit more sturdy, more durable, a little bit tougher, that you probably wouldn't need a lining, but I've just used a cotton here, so I did do the lining just to make it a little bit more heavy duty. So yeah, that is today's how-to, a little tote bag. I do hope you enjoyed it. I have got lots of other tutorials on my channel. I call them tutorials, but they're basically just how I do things. I'm not saying I'm a teacher because I'm not. I just video how I make them, put it out there just in case it helps anybody else who wants to give it a go. So yeah, that's it from me for today, guys. That is tote bag done. Well done to you if you've given it a try. If you did give it a try, let me know in the comments how you got on. I hope you found it easy. It's always good to hear, if you have watched it, how you got on making it. So yeah, let me know. Also, please give me a like. That would be really good and really help my channel. And if you've not subscribed yet, then why not press that subscribe button? You don't need to watch every video I post. I know that I do post a variety of different things. It's not always sewing. So if you subscribe and click that notification bell, it will just let you know when I've posted. And if it's something that's of interest to you, then you can watch it. If not, you can just leave it and wait till the next one. So yeah, subscribe, like, notification bell, all them good things. But yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much for being here today and supporting my channel. I really enjoy doing it. So yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great week, guys. Lots of love. Bye.